Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for tuning into your reading. So today's reading is going to be about your person's intentions. So the person of interest, the one on your mind, what are their intentions toward you? I think I'm going to do an overall kind of look at your guys' energy, yours, theirs, combined energy, and the outcome as well. But we'll just see how the reading goes, okay? So pause the video if you need more time. These are your groups. You can choose from the thumbnail or you can choose from the crystals or both. You can watch more than one reading. Remember, it's a general reading for the collective, for the community, so just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. If you're drawn here, there's a message here for you, but use your own good discernment and judgment, okay? Again, it's a community reading. For everyone watching, Group 1. Group 1 is representing by the rough quartz crystal. Do you guys know that crystal is both a liquid and a solid at the same time? One of the special unique qualities about crystal. I read that somewhere. And so I think that's true. I wouldn't be surprised. You can feel the difference in the energy. But anyways, this is the rough cut crystal. Group 2 is, these are all crystals. Quartz crystal. And this one is shaped in the shape of a heart. So a shiny little heart. Valentine's Day is coming up. It'll be here before you know it. So that's what that reminds me of. Then we've got this aura quartz crystal. It's got the pretty rainbow coating on it. And so that iridescent shine, it reminds me of the chandeliers that my grandma used to have. And I used to use little chandelier bits, little glass pieces that hung off, glass, crystal, whatever they were, and try and use them as earrings. So pause the video again, pause the video if you need more time. We're going to jump in with Group 1. We do have classical going on in the background. I was just in the mood for it. I've been listening to it while I work, so I just feel like listening to it while I read. If you guys would like a private reading from me, by the way, my contact information is in the description box down below. And if I didn't say so already, and you're new here, welcome. So it's welcome to my new subscribers and to new viewers as well as existing subscribers. And so if you need a private reading, my information is in the description box. So let's get started with the rough cut quartz crystal. And as I said, I'm going to do kind of an overview here. I'm choosing my deck. Choose your weapon. That's what I heard. Choose your weapon. What's going on with you guys, Group 2? Group 1. I almost said Group 2. Maybe you should watch that too if you feel drawn. But Group 1, what's going on with you that I'm hearing choose your weapon? Is that random? There's nothing random in the universe. Let's see. Do a brief overview. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see for Group 1. I'm going to see Group 1's energy first. So the viewer, the strongest collective energy of everyone watching. If that energy was reduced to one card, who would that person be? The Four of Cups. Okay. What's going on with you guys today? Are you the ones being in this energy of not seeing what there is to feel good about? Or are you the one that's in the clouds energy, trying to draw somebody out of their shell or offer somebody something, cheer somebody up? But they're not listening to you. They're not hearing you. Choose your weapon. Which one are you? We'll see. What is, let's see your person. Person of interest, the one you came to the reading for. Show me their person of interest. I'm getting 2 cards. I normally don't take more than one if I don't intend to, but 2 wanted to come out. I feel like honoring that. We have the happy squirrel. So it's not your person. So you guys are in this energy. You are not getting what you want. You ordered a soy latte and you got an almond milk latte. Like there's something that you're not appreciating in the situation. Like you could be You could have valid reasons for being in this energy, but the Four of Cups is about, you know, having abundance, having things to be grateful for, things that you can see the bright side of, and choosing not to do that for whatever reasons. We all have days like that. But there is something on the offer for you. There is the universe, or even your person, somebody, something trying to make you an offer, trying to get your attention in a positive way and give you something. Your person's coming across. I'm hearing, I'm a squirrel trying to get a nut. So, okay, yeah, maybe your person is trying to reach out to you. They have physical intentions. We'll see what their intentions are. But I think this person wants to give you something of value. A nut to a squirrel is very valuable. They store them for the winter. It's what gets them through. And it's what they spend all their time looking for. So this person could be trying to give you something valuable to them. If you gave this person something, even just your attention or time, they appreciate it. They're coming across as happy squirrel. And 10 of Pentacles. Okay? Pentacles is earth energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they could have it strong in your chart. You could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or I was hearing Libra, so maybe you're Libra as well, but Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Again, these are just the energies. It doesn't necessarily have to be your sign, but this person's come across as happy. If this person is involved with someone, like in a family situation, even married, or just if they're close to their family, especially if they've got a large family, or their family has a strong influence on them, and I assume you would know this, maybe not, they're happy with the situation. It might seem dramatic. There's maybe something underlying that isn't quite right with the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So maybe something's rotten in Denmark. I'm hearing maybe somebody lives in Denmark or something, but it could be that, you know, this person looks happier than they actually are. But I do feel like this person, especially since this is relating to you, is happy. And they have truly happy moments with the sun shining. Somebody's a Leo. You can't deny that. And it is related to this family situation. So maybe they have a family with you. Maybe you feel like family to this person. Maybe you have children. Maybe they can see this, but more likely this is somebody that this is a family of their own, or I'm hearing their nuclear family, so like brothers, sisters, parents, something like that. There are a lot of politics associated with this card. I mean, if you look at this, and by politics, I mean like the ways in which people interact and their agendas in doing so. I don't mean like necessarily like election politics. I said that to that client this past week. And they're like, I'm not into politics. Nobody, you know, that's not what I meant. Family politics is the thing. Look it up. But yeah, that's what I mean. Okay. No, that person doesn't watch this channel, so don't worry. But yeah, some sort of family politics, or like one of my point is, you know, it doesn't mean that it's a merry, happy time all the time with this family energy or on your person's side, whoever this side of the table is, because energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. This could be you, but I'm reading it as your person. There is something underlying that's not quite right, but overall this person's happy. They're coming across as happy. It could be just because you're talking to them. I don't know. Let me see what I can channel from this person in terms of a message. This person's happiness energy is directed towards you. This person's wanting to give you what you desire. So this person has something to give you. They want to give you what you desire. So let's switch the cards around and read it like a story. But whatever they're offering you, you're either not seeing it because you're too focused on what you don't have, or you don't feel like it's good enough. Maybe they haven't quite come in yet. Maybe, you know, what you're receiving isn't what you want. It is legitimately not what you want. But this isn't the energy to be in, because in this energy, you're not going to attract what you do want. Okay, so be careful with that. As of present energies, this person is coming toward you. They could have already offered you something. You might feel like, it's not good enough in light of what you've done, or just in light of the big picture, or you just don't see it because you're focused on the things that you have that you don't want. I do feel like a lot of you watching do have plenty to be grateful for. It's just not maybe necessarily what you want. This cloud is trying to give this leaf some water, But what the leaf wants is the nut and the squirrel. The squirrel, aka your person, is trying to come in with that, and they feel happy toward you. And there is something to do with the influence of their family. So I'm just going to leave it at that. This isn't about their family, but somehow, way, shape, or form, it's coming out for a reason for you guys. You'll probably know what that means. Or maybe you just need to hear that. Something about this family has influenced this person. They want you to know that. What is the dynamic or the shared energy between the viewer and their person of interest? Seven of Wands, obstacles. But this person is trying to manifest you in their life, use the resources at their disposal to manifest you, bring you into their life. They're coming in your direction. It might not look like they are, though. It looks like they're paying attention to their family. They're having to provide for their family. They're having to do for their family. Maybe their family provides for them, so they owe them a certain amount of loyalty or to listen to them because of that. But this person's trying to manifest you. However, the energies between the two of you, the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is a card of obstacles, outside interference, and defensiveness. So one or both of you are being defensive. Excuse me. Maybe you're feeling like you have to defend yourself against this person or their family, or I'm hearing allegations, whether that's like a verbal allegation, legal. I'm not going to jump into all that. That's for a different reading, and it's not for everybody. But it's depending on the status of the relationship. I feel like there is, outside interference. This person could be involved with somebody else. You could be involved with somebody else. The outside interference could be family. Sometimes the third party energy shows up as family, and that's what seems to be the main thing coming through here. I do feel like despite your disenchantment and despite this person, wherever they're focusing their energy, you guys do want to work on the relationship. Like you've had some sort of disagreements, but at the end of the day, you and your person as well believes that this relationship is worth fighting for. And so deep down, there is a sort of confidence that if you hold on to the feelings for one another, that, you're going to win, you're going to overcome in the end. Interesting. So what is the outcome? What's going to happen? It's a big message from Spirit. Got the moon energy coming out. Cancerian Pisces means that you're not meant to know, that you will get some enlightenment on the situation, but not fully. That was a flyer, so I'm not necessarily going to take that. I want to get a different one, and we're going to look in this person's intentions and their feelings as well. But I'm going to just take the outcome card real quick, set it to the side. What is the outcome that the client and the viewer needs to know about this situation with their person? Okay, we're setting this to the side up here. And what is this person's intentions? I wonder if they get a different deck for that. If the reading is resonating so far, hit the like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and help those who can benefit from the reading to find the reading as well. And I appreciate it. Excuse me. This person could be dependent on their family financially, or would take a financial hit if they were to go against their family's wishes. Something like that coming through for somebody. I'm sorry, some of you are feeling really left out in the cold, like this person chose another situation or family over you. Again, though, you guys are both willing to fight things out, take the high road, not sink to anybody's level, overcome. What is this person's, I keep saying what are this person's intentions? What is this person's intentions towards this, towards the client, please? Towards the viewer. Four of Swords. Okay, so your person's a weenie. Sorry, not sorry. I'm honest on my channel, and I always say, you know, the truth. Shadabi Shaj Moon. Yes, we are honest like a doctor is honest. We'll say what you don't want to hear, whether you want to hear it or not, because it's what you need to hear. My regulars, you know, probably have heard me talk about that. But anyway, Four of Swords. Their intentions are to stagnate, to heal. We can look at the bright side of it, that this person's intentions are to not rock the boat. But if they're withdrawn, or if you're withdrawn, or both, and there's not a lot of action going on, then this person intends to leave it that way for the time being. Okay. Also, I'm getting self-care. This person intends to take care of themselves, which is good. You do want a partner who takes care of themselves. Self-love is the energy from which everything in our life happens. It's the reason for everything. So this person needs to be in a good space. Maybe this person is leaving you, or the universe is leaving you in this energy so that you can heal. Could be both. But either way, however you slice it, this person is intending to take some time apart from this connection and some time alone. It looks like they've got a lot of people around them. If you're acting like you want to be alone and this person senses that, then they're going to let you do that. They could be using that as an opportunity to focus elsewhere, an excuse to sort of do their own thing, if you're in that energy. Also hearing that this is not a reason to like give up all hope. Oh, you have free will, but what's coming out for whoever this reading is for is that you shouldn't be concerned that this person just needs some, you know, alone time to refuel and recharge their batteries, you know, so that they can come back full force in the relationship. How does this person feel towards the client? Got Two of Wands and Knight of Wands. Person is feeling passionate about you. They're wanting to come in and give you something. They do feel like doing that, but they are leaving you alone. That's their intention, to leave you alone, whether they've done it or not. We saw that with the Four of Swords, but the Two of Wands says this person sees you in their future. There is, you know, something missing for this person. It's probably the lack of you, the stagnation, the obstacles, whatever's interfering. There is something missing. This isn't a whole and complete relationship that we're reading for. If you're in a happy, whole relationship, then, you know, this is probably not the group for you. Check out a playlist link down below or choose a different group. But this person's intentions are to plan ahead for the future. Okay? They could be considering making changes that are going to improve themselves. I feel like this person is trying to become a better person. Changes, but this is about how they feel about you. So changes that will improve their connection with you as well. This person is coming across in a thoughtful and wise energy. So I guess that's good to know, that this person, even though they feel like passionately toward you, and for many have physical intentions and attraction, they are a wise person as well, and they're trying to do like the wise thing, the smart thing. This is Mars and Aries, by the way. That's fire sign energy. And then we also had the Four of Swords, which is air sign energy. And that's Jupiter and Libra, rest. So this person's resting. Or the relationships, they intend to let it rest, you know, let things lie. Also getting Mercury and Virgo. Somebody could come from a wealthy family. They could be under the thumb of family members because they're expecting an inheritance, or again, they rely on their family for money, or they provide for their family. It does feel more like this person, for some of you, comes from money, and that's part of why, just it's part of why they are the way they are and how they're acting and behaving toward the connection. The Two of Wands can be about, and it is about a wealthy person on the traditional tarot. It shows a rich person looking over their land and also thinking about investing, further. So they have money, need money to invest. They're also just considering like where you fit into their future. I'm hearing if you fit into their future. This is a similar energy to a group that we got in one of the previous pick a cards in the last couple of weeks. But they do still believe like there is potential for the relationship, They just want to figure out what that means for them. Like, what does that mean? What does a relationship with the viewer look like? In light of all the obstacles or just the situation, what does that look like? So you'll need to be patient. And maybe that's what you've been doing. That's why you're in that Leaf's energy. You're tired of being patient. You've had it. But again, the message of the Four of Cups is there are things to be grateful for, and there are things being offered to you, and opportunities being offered to you, a new opportunity coming in. This person wants to give you something. They want to bring something in for you to plant a seed with you, have a new opportunity with you, but they're not quite there yet. They're putting it off into the future. In the meantime, there are things that you can value, and an attitude of gratitude attracts what you want in faster. So if you want this person to come in with an offer faster, you need to get out of that energy, okay? So that's what we're getting for all of that. Now, yeah, I feel like this person does, for some of you, I keep saying some of you because a lot of people, different people watch, right? So I'm assuming that not everybody has exactly the same situation yet. There are messages for everyone. So that's why we always say take what resonates and forget what doesn't. But for some of you, this person is, they do have a messy home life, but it looks like it's not as messy as it is. Some of you, this person, broke your heart, or they think that they did. And they're afraid you can't forgive them for that. So let's look at the outcome, what's going to happen in the future. Aw, Three of Swords. Sorry, guys. There's no avoiding it. This energy was all over the reading, or like I just said, right? I just said about the heartbreak, the third party situation, heartbreak, and that this person is sorry and feels like you can't forgive them, or you won't be able to forgive them for breaking your heart. If that hasn't happened yet, really guard your heart, because this is in the, future outcome. Now, energies, and I'm going to just say this because I know a lot of people miss this about readings. It's energy work, and it's a reflection. It's a mirror of present energies. Yes, it can indicate what's going to happen in the future, but it's not only about prediction. This is a reflection of what you need to know. This actually isn't the worst energy in the deck. It's not a Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, but it is a sting, and it, and I think that, even if you're hurt by the situation, you're gonna recover a lot more quickly than you think you will. Okay, you might even find like, yeah, this person isn't who I thought they were at all. Like, I don't want their offer. This person's coming in, or has come in already, or tried it. Some of you just don't want it. But there could be some sort of negativity in the future related to this connection, a painful surprise, a breakup, but whatever this is, it looks like, you're going to get over it fairly quickly. So just get a few more cards on it. So what was better, guys? Because when I was shuffling for the outcome, we got the Moon, and the Moon is about giving you some clarity, but not full clarity, and also about leaving things a mystery. Or is it better to see the reflection of the Three of Swords reflected back at you so that you can deal with that energy? Some would say they would rather know. Some would say they don't need to know. And if it's negative, maybe it's harmful because they're manifesting, the opposite of that. But it's a reading, so you do with it what you will, okay? It's a reflection. Use this to your advantage, okay? I want to know more about the situation, please. This one popped up. World's Fair. So the end of the cycle. Some of you are dealing with the divine masculine Aries energy. We've also got Capricorn energy here. This is what they're saying. Like, this could be, like, in the past, this Three of Swords happened. Your person's looking to the future. They see you in it. They don't know how you're going to be in it or what that's going to look like, but they intend to let you recover from whatever disruption or obstacles has happened in the connection. If they broke your heart, especially, they're waiting for that, you know, waiting for things to heal. And then, but the truth is, you know, the worst is over with the World card that just validates that. So I feel like, again, you might experience the Three of Swords in the future. You might have already experienced it. Maybe it's both. Maybe you're going to experience similar disappointment, hurt or let down in this connection. And while that's never fun to hear, the World card softens the Three of Swords significantly because the World card is the most positive card in the deck. Well, actually, the Sun is. The World is the best card in the deck. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. There's such a huge difference between most positive and the best. To me, they're very similar. So what this is basically saying is that, you know, regardless of this reading, you're receiving affirmation, huge affirmation from the universe after a period of long struggle, okay? So some of you are just going to finish something. I'm seeing congratulations written down or in a letter. Some sort of congratulations will be in order. It's just things are going to be working out for you. Even when it doesn't look like it's working out for you, it is. So it's a good long stretch of good luck after this Three of Swords. And you guys could have Three of Swords with this person or in your life in general. Something to do with pressures, expectations, maybe just negative feedback, negative gossip, negative talk, negative media. But after all of that, you get to keep something really wonderful for a while. Okay, it's very good. It's like an upswing after this Three of Swords. Okay. Yeah, I opened up on Judgment, Scorpionic energy, a transformation, a change from, this is perfect. I mean, the image speaks for itself. Change from this to this. And that's happening soon enough. You're a cocoon in your cocoon. You're a caterpillar in your cocoon, steps before becoming a butterfly. So maybe for some of you, that's why you're not going to want this person in the future. But we'll see. Opened up on Apple. We've got temptation will test you. So you still get off track. Beware of that. And then we've got someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. That comes across with the Four of Cups energy, you guys. So you could be reflecting your person's energy. Whoever's the more stubborn is who that's talking about. But you can definitely see this. You have to be willing to change. You know, you can't be the same person that you are. You can't be the same person who was heartbroken and not chosen and get chosen, so to speak, get chosen and get your heart's desire. Like, you can't be. Those are two different people. Those are two different vibrations. So you have to allow yourself to grow. You have to allow yourself to come out of that Four of Cups energy. Whoever is in that Four of Cups energy, and let's be honest, for a lot of you, it's you need to let yourself come out of that. And we see that happening with the Judgment. Let's get some advice for the viewer. We've got daily habits, self-care, morning, evening, success routines, make healthy choices, cumulative effects. So that's effects that occur incrementally, little by little over time. You will see little by little improvements, effects of subliminal. So snapshot this. This is your advice, okay? Self-care. If you're doing this, keep doing this. It's effective. It's working. We saw the world and the outcome in the Judgment as well. There are some things that need to come out first. Some layers that you need to slough off before you get to the healthy skin underneath, as an analogy. Make healthy choices. Little by little, these things are paying off. And then we've got the bottom of the deck, release attachment. Be free of expectations. Feel great about letting go. Longing gives vibe of not having. So if you're longing for someone, you know, stop it. You already have them. You're already in the state of the wish fulfilled, as the law of assumption would say, as Neville would say. Release attachment. Be free of expectations. Instead, just imagine, you know, what you want to experience, and then, You know, just let it go. Let it go does not mean that you don't want the person anymore, the situation. It just means that you're not worried about it or holding on to it. So if your grass, like if you have a handful of sand, the tighter you grab it, the more it slips through your fingers. Yeah, so you don't want to be like, yeah, so don't be like that. Don't be like that. Yeah, yeah. All right, you guys, you're reading. I tell you what. I'm gonna get you guys a song. Move some things out of the way first. I hope the reading is. I intend the reading is helpful. Somebody needs to hear this. This will benefit you. You know, sometimes we don't hear what we want to hear. We get our feelings hurt, but it's what we needed to. It's what we needed at the time. Like it was what we needed to hear. So what is a song and a card for the viewer regarding this situation? And we're going to move on to group 2 after this. What is a song? And the playlist for this Heartstrings Tarot is linked down below, as well as Kippy's Quest. Check it out if you want to learn more about the tarot. I really like that channel. It's very entertaining. I like the way that, you know, it's just check it out. Just check it out. I like to support channels that deserve support. Okay. And this one is like exceedingly good. Like it's just well done, blah, blah, blah. I have no affiliation to it. I just am telling you this because, you know, it's a worthwhile channel. So what is a song for group 1 that will help them or whatever they need to know? Kind of, what is the song that represents the reading for group 1? That may have additional messages for the viewer as well, from the person or from the universe. Song for group 1, please. And the Death card. Transformation. We've got 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The worst is already over. So this is Metallica, Enter Sandman. These songs are the best songs to associate with their particular card. In this card, or in this case, the Death card. So listen to it if you want to, but it's about, you know, it's about transformation, basically. We've got some strong scorpionic energy coming out, meaning that you're dealing with a Scorpio or someone with that strong in their chart, or you are that, but either way, regardless, it is about transformation. So the end of a cycle, we've got the end of the cycle with the world, we're getting it again, a new cycle begins, but first you have to go through the night. Dark night of the soul, keep doing that. When you're in hell, the best way through it is to keep going. Okay, and you're very close to the end of whatever you're going through, especially if it's negative. But if you're just experiencing withdrawal in the connection or a lack of what you want, you know, follow the advice, and you're headed towards a new beginning. Okay, a new beginning. So this is what we've got for you, group 1. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that was helpful. And I'm moving on to group 2. Stick around for group 2 if you feel guided to. If this didn't resonate for you, just forget what doesn't resonate and choose a different group or a different reading. And that's that. Welcome, group 2. Thank you for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Just let me get started here for you guys. Just a second. I probably spoke too soon. I wasn't quite ready to take you guys, but ready or not. I'm hearing the Lauryn Hill song. Ready or not, here I come. I'm going to find you and make you love me. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's going on, guys? You trying to make somebody love you, or is it the other way around? We're going to find out. So think about your person of interest, the one you came to the reading for. We're going to find out what their intentions are, as well as do I said I was going to do a brief overview in group 1. Of course, you know me. It ended up being longer than that. Hopefully this will be a nice succinct reading for you guys, though. Bottom line is we're going to find out more than this person's intentions. We're going to look at, you know, whatever energies want to come out to, okay? So think about your person. For group 2. Show me group 2's energy. So if everyone watching who chose group 2 was reduced to one person, one card, who would that be? Got the 2 of coins. 2 of pentacles, earth sign energy coming through. This is Jupiter in Capricorn, so strong Capricorn energy. But regardless of your sign, this is the energy that you're coming through in. So the 2 of coins is the energy of being very busy. Okay, also it's energy of collaborating, wanting to work together. Maybe you work with this person, or you're just wanting to work together as a team to make something happen here. This is a collaboration. Some of you might be trying to decide whether or not to contact this person. I don't know. 2 of Pentacles is like pasta. It just depends on the rest of the reading to really kind of understand what the hell it's trying to say sometimes. And I'm honestly not getting what I want to get, to know what I want to know about your guys' energy or your stuff. So, but you're you, so what difference does it make? I think you probably already know what your energy is coming in the reading. I hope so, but readings are a mere reflection of your energy to help you out. So I think some of you are not even really prioritizing this relationship. You're maybe expecting something to happen. You have positive expectation towards this relationship. Maybe you've already put some effort into investing in this and you feel pretty good that it's coming to you, which is a really empowered place to be. So if you're not like that, you know, maybe you should consider getting like that, because it's a really empowered place to be. And some of you are already in that energy. You just have a lot going on. Maybe you're just juggling a lot of different things. Some of these things are a problem. Maybe it's within the relationship. Maybe you feel like you're not this person's priority, but I think others of you, you know, you're not really prioritizing this relationship too much. And if it's the other way around, flip it. Maybe you feel like they're not prioritizing it. But there is this energy either way of being adaptable, wanting to be adaptable and try to figure things out and just kind of roll with things. What is your, like, let's see your person's energy. Knight of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign. Strong Capricorn energy coming out in the reading. Also Aquarius energy. So the Knight of Swords is, I always say, fools rush in, okay? This person is, excuse me, you know, smart but not wise. So this person also really just rush in and out of your life. Maybe the communication has been spotty. Communication has been off and on. Maybe this person is cold to you when they communicate. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that they want to be cold or come across that way. It's just kind of how the Knight of Swords communicates. So 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Let's look at your combined energy. Some of you really feel like this person is determined towards you. This could be an ex or somebody from your past. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you really feel like this person is determined towards you. Remember I said a moment ago that somebody's got a lot going on. Maybe they're rushing around like a chicken with their head cut off, but they still feel determined, toward you. So that's an interesting, different kind of take on this. Still feeling determined towards you despite the Nine of Wands. Things have been tough. It's been so long, so hard for so long kind of vibe is what that Nine of Wands is talking about. Whether this is talking about the relationship, well, it's your combined energy, so you're reflecting this. Maybe this is happening in your individual personal lives, but the Knight of Swords is coming across in Cancerian Chariot energy, which is very determined. I'm also hearing Gemini Virgo energy, like Magician energy as well. So it's energy that knows what they want and just willing to do whatever it takes to get it. And this is someone that feels very confident about themselves, and they could be feeling very restless and impatient as well. So if you're busy and you don't have time for this person, they're feeling restless and impatient about that. They want you to prioritize them more. If this person, if it's, again, the other way around, flip it, then they know that, that's how you feel. Or they think that's how you feel. There is a certain sense of confidence, though. This person's confidence is not shook with regard to this relationship. That there's a realization that's happened or is happening with this person. The Knight of Swords doesn't give in to their emotions or to their spirituality or their intuition. That's girl stuff, okay? Just whatever, a joke. That they don't give in to that easily, but this person I'm getting, whoever this is having a realization about you. They feel like they know that you are the one. Especially if you're in a relationship right now, but either way, even if this is an ex or an old flame, this person feels impatient to get you back. They feel determined. They feel really determined. I just keep getting that word. So if you want this person back, if you want them to put in the work, it looks like they already are. But if they're not, they want to do that, and they do want you back. So if you want to get this person back, this is a good sign. And that's interesting because your energy is the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is a card of, maybe this isn't even worth it. We put in a lot of, it's the energy of being at the end of your rope. But for this person, it's like maybe losing you is what they needed to have this realization. Maybe you are not prioritizing this relationship anymore or as much, so this person has finally come to terms and they're at the end of their rope, and that's exactly where they needed to be in order to have a realization that you're the one that they want. To make up their mind that you're the one that they want. To get the fire under their ass to come toward you. It's like that's what it took for the realization to occur. Because the Nine of Wands is a card of being at the end of your rope, and that brings to mind what other tarot card is like that, being at the end, like literally being at the end of your rope. Did you guess? It's the Hangman. Hangman, Piscean energy too. So that's Neptune. It's a lot of thought energy going on here as well. So being at the end of your rope, what does the Hangman do? He has psychic intuition. And that's part of the reason why he is hanging upside down, is because of wanting to improve that psychic intuition, wanting to surrender and just give into it and that's what it took. And that's what it takes to have a realization. Sometimes you have to be pushed to your limit in order to finally break down and make a realization that maybe you didn't want to realize before, or you just were incapable of realizing before. This person is realizing some things or has had a big realization. But either way, bottom line, despite the difficulty in the connection, they feel like you guys can work through the problems together. As long as you're on the same page. And some of you are like up and down. Your emotions fluctuate towards this person. Maybe some days you want them, some days you don't. Or maybe you're just very busy. And so that would obviously need to change in order for you guys to be on the same team to work out your problems, because it's going to take a team effort, and this person knows that. Also getting a protective energy from this person, wanting to protect you even from themselves, but from anything that comes your way. There is this energy of being very supportive of you as well. It's kind of unexpected with this series of cards, but I guess not too much. this person's just, I'm hearing looking for a fight. That could just be their energy. But I'm taking that to mean, I mean, if this is your person, you know that they're like that anyway. That's no surprise. They're probably sharp-worded. You know, they're the James Bond in training. They are not the most warm and fuzzy energy. But I feel that this person also wants to fight. They're looking to fight for this connection, this relationship. That's interesting. So, just based on what I'm getting here, what are this person's intentions towards group 2? Oh, really? Okay, we've got the High Priestess and the Hermit. Very spiritual cards. Neither one of them talk about getting together. They were flyers, so I'm going to dismiss them, but some sort of like, somebody needs to hear those cards. So this person wants to help you. They view you as a lady or a gentleman, but you're not available to them, and so they want to reach out to you. They want to be of service to you. They want to help you. They feel like they're being led and guided to you. So they intend to let themselves be guided. What is this person's intention towards the client? And by the client, I mean the viewer. Judgment. Knight of Swords is a judgmental energy. And I feel like taking that literally with, you know, blinded by the light. So they want to blind you by the light. This person wants to rock your world. They want to shake things up. And they want to blind you by the light of truth to let you see, you know, what's good about them, what's good about this connection. Because maybe this person has judged you harshly. Maybe you are judging this person harshly and they feel that way. And judgment is about not doing that anymore. I mean, that's the guidance with the Judgment card, is to not do that anymore. I'm hearing bad habits. Somebody has a bad habit for which they are judged, or they judge others, or they project. I said Neptune earlier, so they could be projecting something on you. Knight of Swords doesn't typically tend to do that. Knight of Swords is more calculating and more logical than that, but that's what's coming through. This person, I'm getting a lot of thought energy with this person. We've only got one stereotypically thought-centered card, or one swords energy card on the table, but I do get a lot of thought energy from this person. That they are thinking about the integrity of the relationship. They're thinking about, you know, how this is going to work and how, like, what this relationship is made of, and trying to figure it out. Or, I mean, they already know that they want you. I'm sticking with that group of energy. They know that they want you. They just don't, I mean, I don't know how to word this. They're just pondering. They intend to keep thinking about it. They intend on renewing their level of commitment to this. You know, this person does have some negative judgments towards you. I'm not going to lie, especially if you have any sort of addiction or attachments. But mostly it's love. I'm just really getting love. A lot of positive energy. The Judgment card is not a negative card overall. I mean, if there are other cards to indicate that, then, I mean, this is positive. This is positive. This is kind of meh. So overall, this is positive energy that this person feels, and they just intend on engaging in a new beginning with you. They have had some sort of awakening, and I said that before, and I'm going to say it again with the Judgment card that backs that up. Maybe it's because the Nine of Wands energy between the two of you, which is a very hard energy. It's an energy of being really tired at the end of your rope. So this has helped somebody to have an awakening, and that's your person. So I think this person also is going to increase their communication with you as well. This is an energy of somebody that feels more confident reaching out to you and coming toward you, because they've decided in their own mind and through their own realizations and the spiritual guidance that they're receiving, that you are someone that they should do that. They should do that for. That you are someone that they should pursue. So they've decided that they have seen the light of day on that, gotten clarity on that. They can't imagine a future with you, and they intend to pursue that. Like I said, very determined energy with the Knight of Swords. He's not fully developed in terms of maturity, but he's, you know, he's not a page either. So I guess there's that. They've had an awakening. They associate it with you. They want to explore it with you. And it's something that you have done or shown them that it's helped. You know, them have, like, you've rocked this person's world, like I said before. You can expect this person to communicate with you, express their interest in you, or in a renewal in the connection. This person thinks about you so much. I don't know what's going on with this person. They daydream about you. They fantasize about you. They think about what a good person you are, how good you made them feel, how good you make others feel. I'm hearing, I remember every detail. So they remember every detail of you. I think some of you were very, very generous with this person, and they really remember the details of your generosity. But also they've realized that you hold the key to their heart. That's a hard thing for the Knight of Swords energy to admit. Only an act of God would force this person to admit this. Only an act of God would force this person to admit that you hold the key to their heart. That's what I'm getting for some of you. Others of you, this person's like talks a lot, and they've said it. You know, they've told you that. Maybe you didn't believe them, or that was a long time ago. Others of you, you might be surprised or shocked to hear this, and I feel like that's more so the case because of the Judgment card. Like a realization, like a rebirth. That's what the Judgment card means. It's like life after death. I'm hearing Cher's song, Life After Love. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think I'm strong enough. So this person, strong enough or not, they're determined, and they are strong enough with the Knight of Swords energy. It's a strong energy. All they have to do is set their mind to something, and they can overcome it and go after it and get it. So that's all this person needed to do, was know that they just needed to know the path forward. And once that was decided, it's full speed ahead. Okay? And that was done like through this act of the universe, act of God. This judgment energy, this realization, whatever epiphany through this Nine of Wands, whatever happened to the connection that made you guys both feel like you're holding on by a very thin thread, almost losing you, or even losing you, the end of the connection, you focusing elsewhere, whatever the case may be. This is what's coming through. So, but this is not an easy energy. You know, this person might fight with you. When they reach out, their intention might be to kind of like clash egos with you a little bit. I don't know why people would want to do that. This is the Knight of Swords. I can't speak for the Knight of Swords. But just, you know, for some of you that might be the case, to have it out with you. But it's their bark is bigger than their bite. I can't keep up with the channeling today. My mouth is having difficulty keeping up with everything that wants to come out. But I'm doing my best. So hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I am doing my best to get all your messages out for you. This is not necessarily easy. The energies today haven't been that easy. I would appreciate your like. That does help others who can benefit from the messages to find the reading as well. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information, as always, is in the description box down below. So I'm going to get an outcome card. Where's this going? We're going to look at that in a moment. We'll look at that in a moment. How does this person feel about the viewer? Like, besides, a lot has already come through on how this person feels about you, but I want to know, let's get one more card, how this person feels about the viewer. Strength. This person feels very strongly about you, and they feel like you're a very strong person. You're resilient. You go with the flow, but you're resilient. That's the main thing here. And some of you are a parent as well, a working parent, single mom, single dad, or you just work really hard, your strength energy, that is Leo energy. So Leo, sun, moon, rising, somebody can have that in this reading. Somebody has that. The strength card is just about this person feeling like you've tamed them. This person may not want to settle down, may not have wanted to settle down. They're in the Knight of Swords energy. Knights rush in, they rush out. But yet with you, they feel like, you know, that you've tamed them. They're very strong. It's no wonder with the Judgment, we've got some very strong energies here on the table today. Some of you are extremely strong. Your energy is strong. The relationship's strong. There's something here that has broken through this person's layers and made them feel and see things differently about you and about this relationship and just about their whole life view and how they look at life. Like you've really, it just keeps coming back to you have rocked their life. You have rocked their world. This person's feelings towards you are very strong. They have a lot of respect for you. They didn't before. They've had a realization. They're coming through now as having a lot of respect for you. I just keep getting the word tamed. Maybe they were a beast. Who is this? Party boy, party girl, player. They could be any of those or just one or two of those, but I guess that's not the point of the reading. This person just feels, they just feel tamed by you. They feel understood by you. You've made a lasting impression on them. You've been very kind to them. And it's through like your care and your nurturing that this person, you know, has felt better about themselves. They felt more whole, more complete, more confident, more strong. This is a very transformative time for this person, and you have initiated that. Like you have everything to do with that. Even if this is a newer connection, this person feels changed by you already. You have changed their paradigm. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. These are all falling out. Okay. Let's take those. Somebody's dealing with their divine masculine. So this could be a continuation of group 1. If you were drawn to group 1, especially if you've had kind of a pretty tough time with this person, then you might want to watch that as well if you were drawn to that as well. Anyways, what's the paradigm shift? These cards flew out when I was talking about a paradigm shift. It has to do with love and their view on love, their perspective on love. Could be a same-sex relationship, doesn't have to be, but that would explain some of that energy of I see things differently. Then we've got the Queen of Wands. You're very inspiring. The feminine is very inspiring. You're very strong. You're very stable. Strong in yourself. I'm getting strong earth sign energy as well as fire energy. So that's Aries and Pisces energy here with the Queen of Wands. This is Gemini energy. And the Six of Wands is Leo energy. Some more Leo energy. This person has a deep respect for you. Your relationship has changed this person for the better. And this person really has faith that you'll be okay with or without them. Like they want to support you. They want to protect you. I mean, that's what you want to do for somebody that you love. And this person is awakening to love. They're awakening to their love for you. Or a deeper level of it. They want to protect you. They want to, I'm hearing they want to serve you. They want to support you. But they also know that you'll be perfectly fine without them and that you don't need them. Okay. Interesting. And the Six of Wands. I mean, it's only positive energy. This person feels like you're simply the best. Like, they love you. You're the woman in charge. Or the man, depending on who's watching. So they love you. You're the woman in charge. Things aren't exactly what they seem. But they're moving in the right direction. As far as this person's concerned, that's what they feel like. Okay. So what's the outcome? Where is this going? What is the big message from Spirit? Ten of Swords. You guys, what is going on with you today? The energies of the collective are not to my liking. That's okay. Not every reading can be great. Ten of Swords is saying that the worst is over. That there's light at the end of the tunnel. But it's also saying that it's just a hard energy. There's no way around it to sugarcoat it. It could be over between the two of you. And I feel like if that's the case, some of you, you know, have moved on from this person, or you will move on from this person, because this person is determined to be with you. So it feels like it will be your choice. If this person has too much of an ego, if they like to fight too much, or if you guys just don't get along, if there are addiction issues, or it's just an unhealthy relationship in some respect, you're gonna give this a lot of thought, or this person's gonna give this a lot of thought, get into analysis paralysis, and even though there is love here, the end result's going to be that, you know, you're looking for a real man. That's what I'm hearing, or a real woman, a grown-up, stability, a mensch, a good person, somebody that can show up for you more like the Knight of Pentacles instead of the Knight of Swords. So this is talking about present energies. All readings are a mirror of your present energies, so you can use that information to chart your course forward in your own life. Use this information to help you. And so in that sense, this is talking about being disappointed. Just being really let down. Spirit is coming through saying you are lovable regardless of anybody's inability not to see your value. You are lovable and you are valuable, okay? And even if it's not happening right now, just take very good care of yourself. Show yourself the love that you would want to receive. Take a break, take some time out for yourself, and show yourself the love that you would want to receive, and that is how you manifest it from someone else. Okay, let's get another. This is definitely group 1 energy still. It might not be exactly the same, of course, but it is definitely related. One more card for group 2 regarding the person of interest. What else do they have to know? Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are just not going to give up on love. We've got the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That happy family, happy mama, happy dad, like happy mama, happy papa with kids kind of energy. Like you're just definitely not going to stop working for that. And you need to maybe take a break from that. I don't know. Two of Pentacles is a busy energy. There's a connection between Pentacles. I see you doing a lot of work in the future here. It does feel like it's related to love, but it feels like it's related to potentially new love. Or for some of you, it's related to a child or children. So domestic things. Pentacles is a very practical energy. But the Eight of Pentacles is also about somebody putting in a lot of work on something. We can't deny that meaning. And it looks like it's more to do with your person in line with the rest of the reading up to this point. Regardless of the Ten of Swords outcome, all I've said is that this person is determined. They've had a realization. They feel intuitively guided to work on this. They want to move towards you. They want to communicate with you. They can't stop thinking about you. They just think about the past, especially if you had a past together, obviously. Details of you. That you hold the key to their heart, that they want to be reckless and run in and be with you. I mean, reckless is the Knight of Swords way of being anyway. So this person wants to take action towards you, but they're thinking about it, right? And it does look like they are being moved towards you and they are taking action toward you. They think you're the bee's knees. This person is dedicated to working on this connection with you, and so it's going to be up to you whether or not you want to do that, entertain that. I don't know your situation specifically. If you'd like a specific look into your situation, my contact information is down below, or you can contact Keen. Contact Keen. It's $1 for 5 minutes. That's going on. That's linked down below as well. But you know, despite the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles is a very positive indication, because it's saying that despite, you know, a painful ending, or there's just hard energy here. And if it hasn't happened, if you stay on this track, then it will, more than likely. But after that, you know, you're still gonna, like intend to stick things out, you know, small gains over time, you know, to grow the romantic relationship that you want, to increase the bond between the two of you. So also it's talking about financial gain because it's pentacles. So that'll make your guys' lives easier, you know. More money, more problems, my ass. Everybody needs that to live, and good people need it more than bad people because we can do more good with it, right? I include myself in that. We're good people on this channel. And bottom line with the Eight of Pentacles is that yeah, it softens the blow of the Ten of Swords. And what goes up must go down. But tens are the end of a cycle, and they precede the beginning of a new cycle. So I feel like, you know, you're in for some ups and downs. If you're already having ups and downs with this person, I think that's going to continue. The good news is this person at least has realized that they love you, and realized how much you have changed them for the better, and realized that they want to work on this. And it looks like despite a painful ending, or despite what's happened or the difficulties, that they are going to work on things with you if you want them to, and if you'll allow them to. So four-leaf clover, great good fortune. Oh. Beware of great pride. Yeah, this person's a peacock. They could have been born in the year of the cock, year of the rooster. I could tell you some stories about those types of individuals. Broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. See, this is what I'm talking about. Mixed messages. There's a wobble in the vibration. So whatever you're trying to manifest with this person, well, we're always all manifesting 24/7, whether we realize it or want to or not. Some of you, part of the collective, is manifesting, you know, that Ten of Cups that we saw that was still in the deck. But you're not quite there yet. Others of you, you're manifesting like a mixed bag of a mixed bag of good, some bad, up and down kind of vibration. There's good and bad in this. It's not all good. It's not all bad. Great and good fortune coming to you, but there is pride, and because of the pride, the wish will not be granted. So whether that's this person's pride or not, and some of you already know how this person is and you're not even worried about it, like you're just watching the reading because you're curious, or you do care about this person, you'd like a miracle to happen for this to turn around and this person to suddenly, I'm hearing act right, okay, be the one, show up for you in the way that you deserve, but you don't really, you know, you're not really betting money on it, like you're not, like whatever, and that's showing in the reading. So, yeah, let's get you. Did I get clarification? Then I'm going to get you a song card and move on to group 3. If the reading is resonating or you just find it helpful in some way, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. Let's get a little more clarification for group 2 regarding this reading. If ever I say the wrong group, you know, don't freak out. That just means that I got the group number wrong. If you're watching the reading, the energy is for you. You wouldn't be watching it otherwise. Especially if you've made it this long. If the reading is hurtful or confusing, you know, there's no reason to sit through it. Change the station. Choose another group. But if you're finding value, if this is enlightening in any way, this is a reflection for you to, you know, help you navigate your course forward in love and life, then that's a good thing. Some of you are the divine masculine watching. Aries, also Taurus. I'm going to say Tauri. We've got some Sagittarius watching as well, especially, I'm hearing Moon in Sagittarius, but also Saturn in Sagittarius. Okay. If you don't resonate with those energies, maybe, you know, you're just predominantly feeling like this person is your divine masculine. In which case, whenever I see the card come out, like this happens, you know, on a pretty regular basis with readings, private readings. If they're dealing with an Aries, for example, because that's what the Emperor represents, and I pull the card to represent the client or the querent, and it's that card that represents their person, then I know that that whoever that is over-identifying with their person, too attached with their person. They need to step back from that. It's like they're not even their own person. Their whole identity revolves around this other person, and we don't want that. But I'm not getting that strongly for you guys. There might be one or two that applies to. Stop doing that in that case. For the rest of you, it's just that you are a very strong person, and you have established your own self. And you're that strong Aries, Taurus energy. We've got 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. Another stable energy. Could be a Capricorn, okay? Six of Wands. So there's going to be a step forward, if there hasn't been already, that's in the right direction. So if it's a newer connection, then you get the date. If you guys have been seeing each other a while, then you have the commitment talk, or this person proposes to be exclusive. If you have been seeing each other for a long time, maybe for some, you get like a proposal or something like that. That's the energy of the Six of Wands. For most of you, like if you're in separation or in a rocky relationship, which is probably the majority of you, then this is saying that this is a step forward, communication, things start rolling in a more positive energy. You're going to win the battle, but not the war, okay? And that makes sense from what we're seeing with the 4-leaf clover, followed immediately by beware of great pride and wish will not be granted. This is the Six of Wands energy. They're celebrating a little prematurely here, but you should celebrate your milestones and your accomplishments along the way, along the road, but just know that it's winning the battle and not the war. There's still more to be done. So appreciate whatever forward movement's happening in the connection or will happen, but don't rest on your laurels and think that it's over and that it's done and it's a signed deal and everything's happily ever after, because it's not going to be. And I think that a lot of you already know that. But some of you have a lot of pride as well. And you really love this person and you really want to see the best in them, but I feel like you already know and understand what it's like. So you've got a good balance of masculine and feminine energy coming through there. Strong Cancerian and Piscean energy, or not Piscean, Gemini energy, but I guess Piscean since I said it. It came out for a reason. So yeah, those are the energies on that side representing the viewer. So you do understand that. The Queen of Cups is very understanding. Seven of Swords. This person could be a cheater. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Maybe they cheat on games. Okay, they don't have to necessarily be a cheater in terms of a third party unless, you already know that that's how they are. If not, with the Seven of Swords and the fact that I just said that, that's something that you need to be aware of. We have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So that's betrayal. So deception, betrayal, it's coming out in this person's energy that has something to do with it. Maybe that's the reason why this transformation has occurred. Why this person is seeing things differently. Maybe they were cheated on. Maybe they're coming out of a relationship. Maybe this is their past baggage. Yeah, they cheated in a relationship. Maybe you cheated in a relationship. I think this person has gotten around the block. This person could be fearing that you're going to disappoint them, that you're going to break their heart. We've got this, we've got this, we've got this. And we've got this. Ow. So what can we deduce from that? Like I already said, some of you are sitting pretty, you look good, you look fine, you're doing your thing. you're not really worried about this. You're feeling strong in yourself, or at least this person is perceiving it that way. Like some of you really are. You're not really that worried about this. There's a stalemate in the connection, and this is the battle of wills, the bumping of heads, the clash of egos. That's what that can represent. It also represents withdrawal and not a lot going on, like a block. And then we've got the 2 of Wands. So what is that talking about? 2 of Wands, 2 twos next to each other. It's like a holding pattern of, you know, walking a tightrope, you know, in this connection. And it has to do with, you know, where you see yourself in this person's life and vice versa, where they see you. How do you fit into their future, kind of thing. It's like this person has come to a realization that you fit in. Maybe they didn't see it before. Maybe they were a playboy, and that was why, like, they were just doing their thing, and then you tamed them with that strength card. Now they're looking to the future. They just don't know how you fit into them, because now you're in this Knight of Cups energy, and you don't look like, you know, you're in your single power, basically, or emotionally. You seem to be sovereign, is what I'm hearing, or just independent and enjoying yourself and just not needing them. And how do we know that? Because the 2 of Pentacles is coming out to represent you again. That's the first card that came out to represent you. This could be a cycle for some of you guys. I don't know. Relationships are complicated. And I'm not doing a private reading for somebody. I'm doing a general reading. But this is what we're getting. So just take it how it resonates and forget what doesn't resonate. So I'm going to get you a card from the manifestation deck, because that's what I did for group 1. So this is advice. Oops, come back. Heart Mind Union. So I was saying, some of you guys got mayhem at the bottom of the deck. You're not really on the same page, even between your own mind and your own heart. Okay, so your manifestation is coming, okay? What you want to happen is coming, but it's not guaranteed to wind up in the way that you want it to. I assume you want happily ever after, or whatever it is that you're wanting to happen here. There are some obstacles, and it can still be derailed. So this is saying harmony of heart, joy, and vision. I like to replace the word vision with imagination, because that's more accurate. So you need to think more and imagine more feel-good scenarios. You need to be more, like, your imagination should lead you down the path of feeling better. If you come out of a reverie or a daydream or, you know, an imaginal act feeling, you know, bad, especially with relation to this person, you're on the wrong track. So you need to get, you know, out of that energy. And then harmony of heart with mind, plan and action, faster manifestation, highest vibrations. So yeah, that's how you're moved to your end result, your desired end result. That's how you align with your desired end result. You know, you have to have a harmony of your heart with your mind. Okay? And you do that by the way that I just said. So if you need to rewind the video, cool, rewind the video. Sometimes you need to watch a video or a reading more than once in order to get all the messages that are meant for you. We've got mayhem. Your manifestation is happening. Current issues reveal past wounds, spiritual growth. Hang tight. Okay? So it is saying that things are manifesting for you. But there are some past wounds at play here as well. Could be receiving a surprise as well, in a way that you wouldn't expect. A gift from the universe. Intense. We saw intense for sure. Twist of fate, eclipse news. So maybe around April 8th, because that's when we're having the total solar eclipse. I think that's the next one. I'm pretty sure that's a big one. Something will happen. You'll get communication or forward movement in this connection. I'm hearing unstuck. But either way, you know, watch your vibration. So let's get a song that will represent this person and or the relationship. Something that you can listen to for more messages if you feel guided to, or not. It's up to you. It's the Heartstrings Tarot playlist by Tarot Mum. No affiliation. I like this person. I like to promote people that I find value in and that I enjoy. So that's linked down below. And as I've said before with these cards, the songs are meant to reflect the actual meaning of the card. So it's a nice little eclectic group of songs, you know. It's not necessarily what's the cool and popular song right now. It's the song that most accurately represents the meaning of the card. And we're going to get that song right now for you, for group 2, representing their reading and whatever else they need to know. That's perfect. We've got Judgment underneath that as well. All of those make perfect sense to what we've seen in the reading. So we've got Tom Petty, won't back down. I will stand my ground. You could stand me outside of the gates of hell and I won't back down. Some of you are really tough people. You're really tough people. But your person is as well. You're tougher though. And then they've acknowledged that with the Strength cards. That makes sense to me. This is a card that is referred to as Strength. It's Moon in Sagittarius. I'm sorry, I keep saying Moon in Sagittarius. Somebody's got a Moon in Sagittarius. No, it is. 9 of Wands is Moon in Sagittarius. I'm sorry, guys. And then we've got, and Tom Petty, by the way. Oh, no, I don't know what sign Tom Petty is. Shame on me. I should know that. I'll look it up after this. This is Cat Stevens. He's a Cancer. Judgment. Okay. Judgment. So that's Plutonic energy, transformative Scorpio energy. A lot of Scorpio came out in group 1 as well. So I think the Judgment card came out in this reading, didn't it? Yeah, it's coming out again, so it must have a special significance. So let's get the title of that song for you guys. Yeah, Where Do the Children Play? Where do the children play? Interesting. I wonder how that plays in to the reading. Maybe it's for you guys to know. Maybe it's not for me to know. Maybe it's for you guys to know. Where do the children play? So go ahead and listen to those if you feel guided to. The link for the playlist that contains these songs is down below. I'm moving on to group 3. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It does support the channel and keep me coming back to make more videos. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information, as always, is in the description box down below. Welcome, group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. And I also hope that your reading is a little bit more straightforward than groups 1 and 2, but we shall see. Go ahead and think about your person of interest, the one that's on your mind. We'll do a brief overview. I say brief, but probably not. I repeat myself a lot, but that's necessary. I'm talking to a lot of different people. So go ahead and think about your person. We'll see what comes out. We'll do an overview of the reading, of the energies, you, them, combined energy, outcome, and then how this person feels and what their intentions are towards you. Then any other cards as necessary. We'll probably get some messages from this person because I got some messages, you know, in the previous couple of groups. Just some things that came through that this person wanted to say to you. So for the strongest collective energy of everyone who chose group 3, if we could reduce their energy down into one card, who would they be? Oh, popped up. We've got Strength and the Ace of Swords. Okay. I guess we'll take it. I'm feeling generous with my cards that are being disobedient. But, you know, that happened for a reason. So you could be a Leo. You could be an air sign. You could have both in your chart. You could be dealing with somebody like that. So air sign is Aries. I'm sorry, maybe you're an Aries as well. I meant to say Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You could be an 8 or a 1 or a 9 life path. I'm feeling guided to say that. I feel like you're a very humane person. You might have gone through some sort of an ending, or you're at the end of something, a cycle maybe with this person. But you're a caring person. It looks like you've been through a lot. Look at that poor little guy. He's got bandages on his face. Been through a lot. Some of you could have had surgery recently. Don't have to. But I feel like you're a very wise person. I'm not going to say that. Spirit's saying some of you are flaky. Are some of you flaky? 9 life paths tend to be like that. You know, they're eccentric. They represent kind of like, for me, Piscean energy. So eccentric. I can relate to that. it's not a bad thing, is my point. So that's your energy coming through. Maybe you've been put through it. You've had to become very strong to deal with this person or be in this energy. Maybe you're just a strong person in general. Maybe it's been a battle. Maybe you had a breakthrough about this relationship. You're thinking about communicating with this person, or you're thinking a lot about this person. Probably there's a lot of lust and desire here as well. But we'll see what else comes out. Let's look at your person's energy, the one you came to the reading for. The Nine of Cups. So somebody in their emotional single power. Okay? Somebody could be a little bit immature with the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We've got Earth and Water for your person. That's the energy they're coming across in. So Jupiter and Pisces. This person's happy. It's a happy person. That's like Group 1. Their person came out as happy as well. Group 1 didn't come out as happy. I don't know. Group 2, you could be happy. Looks more like you are managing your business is what I'm hearing. Like whether that's an actual business or your personal business or both. You've been through some stuff, a little battle weary, but you're handling it. You're tough, you're mature, you're strong. This person's coming across as happy. So, some of you have a child with this person or children, or this person has a child or children, and he just goes out and he's a good time Charlie and having a good time, drinking with his friends or partying it up. That's not cool. That won't resonate for everybody because the kid is at home with mom. Others of you, you're celebrating the birth of a child, or this person is celebrating the birth of a child, or marriage, or some other celebration. Yeah, completion of something, maybe grad school, buying a house, a marriage, the end of a tough cycle. Healing as well. This could be related to you or not. But that's what's coming through, so it must be coming through for you to hear for a reason. So, again, just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. This is a reading for the community, so it's like a general horoscope in the newspaper, right? Sometimes it's going to resonate with you, or parts of it will resonate with you, part of it won't. But that's why, you know, I say a lot of different messages. What is the combined energy between the viewer and the person of interest right now? Three of Wands. So there could be some distance. This person could be watching you from a distance. There could be physical distance or just distance in the relationship. Some other sort of distance here with the Three of Wands. And we can see that this person is looking your direction, so more likely they're looking at or watching you. And even if you're in a relationship and you're not at a distance, this person is evaluating you. Kind of like, how does this work? You know, it could be they're evaluating how to afford you, is what I'm hearing. Leos like nice things. For those in that, because you guys, regardless of sign, are coming through in that Leo energy. And it could be that, how do they afford you, like, energetically? Because you're very strong. There's some sort of energy of evaluation going on here. And watching from a distance. And hopeful and positive expectation as well, because this person is happy. They're coming across in a happy energy. And this is both of your energies, so, you know, you could feel this way too. This is a very sure energy, so in that way it kind of reminds me of a previous group. Because they see potential, they're sure about that. They see potential in the relationship with you. If you're in a relationship, like technically in a relationship, this person is especially committed to you. But either way, they are committed to making it work with you. And they feel confident about you. Okay? And they know that in time, you guys can figure things out. So this person's basically, and I feel like you both feel this way, looking forward to a future together. Like looking ahead. Feeling, like I said, positive. Positive expectation, hopeful expectation. Focusing on creating something here. They're just ready to take it to the next level. Especially, you know, obviously if you're together. If this is somebody from your past or an ex, they're really committed to having a good time, being a good time Charlie, whatever it is that they're doing. To be honest, I always tell the truth on my channel, whether people like to hear it or not. That's kind of my thing. So some of them, they're really committed to their current path forward. You know, they do think about you from time to time, but, and they feel like you're a significant part of their life, or you were, if this is an ex. And significant in terms of who they have become today. But, yeah. They're just not ready, have to, you know, find themselves first. They need to travel. Maybe they're traveling. They're growing as an individual. And that's what they intend to continue to do or to do in their future. So you would both need to be in a serious mindset. And you're much more in a serious mindset with regard to a future than an ex, for example. And you'd need to both be in that mindset for it to work. And then for the rest of you, this person is, they could be traveling or at a distance, but either way, they have hopeful expectation for the future of this connection, which is very positive. What is this person's intention towards a client? Or what are this person's intentions toward the client? Temperance. Now, this person intends to be more balanced, especially if this is an ex with whom you have a child, or if that first scenario about this person leaving you at home or leaving you to go out and they're leaving you to hold the bag, right? If you have complaints against this person and you're in a relationship with this person intends to be more temperate, more moderate. If they drink a lot or party a lot or anything that they might do that upsets you, they intend to do better. Now, intentions and divine guidance or inspired actions are not the same thing, but it's a good place to start anyway. Okay, I guess it just depends on the severity of what they're doing wrong that's made you feel like you have been through battle and that you have to be so strong, that you have to tame this person. That's like a lot of you are feeling like. In a previous group, their person felt already tamed by the viewer. And this one, it's like you're feeling like you have to tame this person, which I don't know about that energy. So, but anyway, this person's feelings are that, or their intentions are that they intend to do better. This person just has a wild streak to them, is what I'm getting. They're a little bit commitment phobic, afraid of rejection to some extent here. This person continues to be attracted to you, tempted by you even. This person is dreaming about you. For a lot of you watching, your person is dreaming about you. You know, they dream about the passion especially, but they dream about going on trips with you, going and seeing the world with you, traveling with you, and traveling toward you. And this is somebody that cannot be rushed, though. They do not like to be bothered with people like poking and prodding at them, trying to force them to make a decision. And if this is your reading, you probably already know somebody's already resonating with it in the audience. I can feel that, like, really strongly. Like, don't push and prod this person. They will not respond well to that. And I think you know that because that's what she's doing. This is about gentle force. So she's taming that lion through gentle force. Preparation, planning, care. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. It could be a Sagittarius and Leo relationship. Aries relationship. Yeah, and the other signs that I already said. This is somebody that likes to consider all their options before settling down. And I feel like you probably know that if that's the case. They just want to make the right decision. I mean, you want somebody that is choosing you, and you don't want to be settled for, right? So you don't want somebody to, go with you just because they don't have any other options or better options. You want them to know what's out there and still choose you, right? I'm just saying, somebody needs to hear that. I don't advocate or support anybody that's cheating or anybody that's putting anybody else on the back burner. Don't allow anybody to treat you that way. But I'm just saying, for somebody out there, they need to hear that. This is this person's feeling or thoughts on the matter. They do intend to be thoughtful and considerate with the relationship. They do want a healthy relationship in time when they know that it's right. If you are already in a relationship, they intend to continue to be in the relationship with you. This person takes accountability for whatever mistakes they have made. I feel like maybe this person has deceived you or behaved in a deceptive way towards you or themselves. There could have been a third party. I feel like there's outside interference in this connection and in this group for sure, in terms of like third parties or other people dating around, that kind of thing on the side of the viewer or the side of their person of interest. Especially that's coming through. They want to turn over a new leaf. They know that they can, manifest what they want. And if it's a relationship with you, especially if you're in a relationship with this person, which most of you aren't, but if you are, they, continue to want to be in that relationship with you and to do better, to be more empathetic and all of, those things. They're very happy with you, by the way, if you're in a relationship with this person in many respects. Like you make their cups runneth over. If this person behaved in a very hot and cold, off and on, extreme energy in the past, they're in a much better place with the Temperance card. So they could be reaching out to you because they're ready to try again. They feel like they're in a more stable place. But for any kind of a reconciliation to work, this person is going to have to feel it out and see for themselves. Like, have you healed? Have they healed? What are the circumstances? They'll consider everything. It's a very thoughtful person. This is why it takes them so long to, take action. I'm hearing move their ass because they have, they're a forgiving person, but they're also a thoughtful person who has to consider every angle before, I don't know. They're just very sensitive. They have to make sense of everything. I can relate to that Sagittarius energy. Yeah, definitely can relate to that. I'm feeling a little bit called out. Just has to negotiate, come to terms with. It's almost like judgment energy in that regard. A scorpionic energy. Somebody could be on the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius. But if they behaved in extremes in the past, they're more balanced now. For sure. And they're looking to turn over a new leaf. The past is behind them. And if you guys come back together or continue, then it'll be, especially if you're apart, if this is an ex, then going forward it'll be completely new relationship. That's how it has to be for this person. That's their vibe. That it's going to be completely new. There's no negotiating that. They're sure about that. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Sun, more Leo energy. And so new means leaving the past behind. Especially if there was any cheating or something like that, or negative relations in some way, unhealthy relations in some way. This person is working on that, learning about that. They've learned that, that's not something that they're going to accept. And naturally they definitely won't accept any kind of behavior like that. So if you're the guilty party, or if you know that you behaved like that in the past, this person's not going to accept that at all, at all. Okay? And if they behave that way, they're saying that they're turning over a new leaf, and they just need to make sure they had to check out their options before making a decision, whatnot. I'm hearing all this stuff that I'm not sure you want to hear. It's not necessarily bad, but it feels like excuses to some extent. But for some of you, it's the reality of the situation. It's not an excuse. They're just being fair. They're just saying it, Anyway, so did we get how this person feels about you? I got their intentions, right? Let's get a card on how this person feels about you. I'm going to get a different deck. And that's the Mystic Medleys deck, by the way, if anybody's interested. That's linked down below. I'm just going to jump in to my self-created deck real quick. to find out this person's feelings about you. Let's see, hold on a second. There you go. We've got the Eight of Cups. So it does look like distance between the two of you. They feel like, yeah, if you've cheated or anything like that, especially, this person feels like walking away, or that somebody has walked away. At the very least, this person feels like there's disillusionment, somebody wasn't ready, somebody looked better on paper than they actually were, or they're worried about somebody being like better on paper or in theory than they will actually be in real life, and they're evaluating that. They want to make, they want to come to terms with or understand if that's the case. If they walked away, that's part of the reason why, or maybe that's what they're thinking. If you walked away, that they're thinking that you walked away for that reason. Oops, come back here, you. But there is some, disillusionment or sadness in this person's feelings towards you, I have to be honest. So maybe we should get another card to find out what that's about. What do you guys think? Yes, more cards. Or maybe some of you already know what this has to do with. At the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this person might feel sad, or that there was walking away due to family influence, or the way that family members interact makes this person feel like walking away, or that that's why somebody needed to change course. They do have questions, and that just goes back to, you can't rush this person, poke them or prod them, or force them to make a decision or to behave in any certain way, because they have to feel out the situation. Whatever happens next, this person needs it to be brand new, and the past to be behind you guys. Like, even if they're happy with you right now, they're happy in general. Maybe not with you, or maybe they are happy with you, depending on the situation and who's watching. But they need to know that's going to last long term. So this is a very philosophical energy. This is true Sagittarian energy. And Sagittarian, true Sagittarian energy don't come out very often in my readings, which is kind of interesting since I have a stellium in Sagittarius. This is a very philosophical energy, though, coming through from this person, wondering if they can, see themselves spending the rest of their lives with you. They know that you both care about each other. And that just goes back to Three of Wands. Where do you fit into my future kind of energy? Are you someone that helps them grow as a person? Or are you only there because you're scared of being alone? Or, they don't want to just settle for somebody? Or vice versa, And for others of you, this person just feels like they're not getting what they want from you. And they want more than what you can offer them right now. Which it looks like some of you have really put in an effort on this, so that won't resonate for everybody. Or it could just be saying that it's a bad fit because as much as you're giving to this person, it's not enough for them. And you deserve somebody, where it's easier. I know people are going to take, offense to that word, but no, your relationship should be easy. It shouldn't be work. It shouldn't be hard. I mean, if you want to manifest that for egoic reasons or just any whatever reasons, no judgment. But proving your worth to someone, that's not healthy. I don't feel like that's something that people should want to manifest in their personal relationships or at all. It's like, save that for video games or sports. Don't apply that to your relationships. But this person is trying to figure out, how you fit into their life, basically. And then we've also got the Chariot card, too, coming through. This person does, have very sweet feelings for you in general. Like, regardless of the distance between the two of you. I'm hearing all roads lead to Rome and all roads lead home. So for some of you, this person feels like you are their home, you are their love, and that you love each other and that you guys are meant to be together. It's a very fanciful sort of honeymoon sort of thinking, like daydreamy kind of fantastical thinking, but and it's very sweet. And with that, this person does have a certain level of determination. But I want to get one more card. Determination to make this work. Determination to come back or to move forward with you. One more card. Show us what we need to see. How does this person feel towards group 3? Knight of Wands. Yes, it's all about talking to you. Page of Swords. Sending you a text message. Giving you a phone call. Coming towards you physically. It's a lot of physical energy. This person feels like coming toward you. So they could. This person could actually come toward you with the Knight of Wands. Come toward you passionately. That's what they feel like doing. They have a lot of attraction for you. I mean, this person obviously likes you. Okay, at the very least. If it's a newer connection, they obviously like you. If it's an older connection, this person, they feel like they love you. Just based on all the cards. So this person, I feel, is going to chase after you. Like, it's going to happen once the... See how this person is, like, stuck in... It's not even that they're stuck. They're just balancing the situation. They're coming to terms with it. They're feeling it out. They're experimenting with their feelings regarding it and regarding things. They're doing so happily. They're happy to do this. But then they just come to this place where they spontaneously decide to come toward you and to chase you, to come after you. So for many of you, it's just going to happen like that, spontaneously. Where this person just comes after you, you know, because we've got a lot of slow-moving energy here. And I said earlier, you can't poke and prod this person to make a decision. They have to do it on their own. But when they decide to do it, you know, they come full force ahead with the Chariot energy. So when they decide to do it, they come, you know, they really do it, is my point. And this is... Give me something. Getting distracted now. Very strong Cancer energy, and strong Cancer and strong Leo. So you could be complementary but very different, opposites attract kind of vibe with the sun and the moon here. But you're both celestial bodies, okay? You've both got, maybe you both have very nice bodies. Maybe you both feel or think that you both have very nice bodies. There is that attraction there. So let's get you an outcome card and see what that has to say, group 3. It's just a lot of passion being emitted from that Knight of Wands right now. Getting a very impulsive and charming energy from this person. For some of you, it's like obsessive even. Or they have moments where it's obsessed, but they're trying to balance it out. I mean, they're balancing their extreme energies out, like their extreme temperament, their extreme tendencies. They're getting pretty good at that. But it's like this person, when they make up their mind to come towards somebody, they don't have the same level of fear of rejection that other energies have, that other people would have. Like, they just don't have that. Once they've made up their mind, it's like it's a done deal. They're going to do it. But there is something about, you know, the ups and downs and their nature still. But I feel like with the Temperance here, that does balance that out. Because the Knight of Wands can be impulsive, you know, volatile even. Just like fools jump in. I think Knight of Swords is fools rush in. Knight of Wands is fools jump in. Okay. And regardless of who this person is, whether it's a current relationship or an ex, this person still desires you. Okay. What is the outcome here? What is the big message from Spirit that the viewer needs to hear about this connection and this reading? We've got the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the Hermit in the outcome. So however the relationship has been is how it's going to continue to be. Okay? I don't see any major changes here. It feels like even if you're with this person, you're still in a single energy, or you will be in the future. Because the Hermit is a solitary energy, especially in love, it indicates that. Remaining uncoupled or feeling like that. So it's a guidance to take really good care of yourself and to rediscover the things from your childhood and your past that you really enjoy doing, and continue to do that. Like your imagination, rediscover and use your imagination so that you can manifest what you want. So you can stop being single if that's what you want. You're interested in romance because you're here at a romance reading. So something needs to change because you're still in the Hermit energy. I still feel like you're going to hear from this person though. There's a lot of love. For some of you, this person and you and this person really love each other. But you need to continue to focus on yourself, and it could be that the universe separated you from this person because once you become involved with somebody, you become consumed by them, or you know what I mean? There's an imbalance there. And this person could be the same way. And so this is like, hey, you need to focus on yourself, heal yourself, you know, and you're able to heal others when you can heal yourself, and you're able to love others when you can love yourself. And this is time apart for you to be able to do that. So that's on the horizon at the very least. It's not, you know, the very best card to show up in a romance reading, because it can talk about, you know, feeling certain like loneliness, but also offsetting that by learning, by investing in your education or personal interests, you know, very wonderful, exciting things like that. And some of you, it just has to do with the distance, emotional distance or physical distance. Some of you could have an intimacy issue that you're not even aware of. Because intimacy issues don't only just show up as running away from love. It can show up as running after the wrong love. Right? If you're in a relationship with somebody emotionally distant, likely this means you're going to take time apart, separate, or split. But I feel like whatever the status quo is right now, however it's been, is how it's going to continue going forward. So at least it's not getting worse. Okay? So, in fact, I think it's going to get better. If you want contact from this person, it looks like you're going to get it. Let's get you advice. If the reading is resonating, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Don't forget. It does keep me coming back to do more readings. What is the advice for group 3? What do they need to hear? Beliefs come true. What you believe, you will achieve. Your beliefs create your reality. Recognize and change emotions. Reprogram your subconscious mind. So decide what kind of reality that you want and go after that. Use that same gusto that you go after taming this lion, or whatever interests you, whatever battles that you find are worthy of you, whatever you put your mind to, you can and do accomplish. So make it a priority to accomplish believing the things that support the reality that you want. Law of assumption, Neville Goddard. Because your beliefs create your reality regardless of whether you believe that or not. Okay? That's the only time belief is ineffectual, is when you believe that it doesn't create your reality. It does. So recognize and change your emotions. Something needs to change. Reprogram your subconscious mind. Maybe you think that you're thinking all the right thoughts and your mental diet's on point and you're thinking the thoughts from the state of the wish fulfilled of what you want, but you're not getting the results with the Hermit outcome unless you want to be alone. You're not getting the results that you want. You need to still reprogram that subconscious mind. Thoughts, a belief is just thoughts we keep on thinking. So you really need to continue to reprogram those thoughts, and if you have been, keep doing it, because what alternative do you have, right? Your thoughts create your reality, so you need to keep those on point, and eventually you will see a change and a shift. Okay, so let's get a card for, and I speak from experience. You can and do create the things that you want in your reality. You know, and it does happen. You just have to apply yourself to your mental diet. Okay? You can get what and who you want, in other words. So which of these cards will represent the reading or give additional information to the viewer? Song card here. We've got Nine of Cups coming out. And that is lose something or other. So we got Nine of Cups before. I think this will give you hints and tips and tricks and to how your person is feeling, because that's Nine of Cups. That's their energy. Nine of Cups is coming out as the song for you guys this week. And it is Perfect Day, Lou Reed. So perfect day. It's all about somebody experiencing perfect day. It's a little bit of a mournful song, but it's a very pretty song. Okay? And just feeling grateful for that perfect day that was spent. And I think, you know, that's part of what this person dreams about and thinks about related to you. Like the perfect day that you had, or the perfect day. I feel like it's future oriented, right? The perfect day that you can have. So this person is so attracted to you. If this is somebody from the past, you know, they are very much reminded of you. Even if you're in each other's lives presently, there are many things remind them of you. And one of those things have to do with a perfect day. That's what I've got for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Check me out on Keen. Link for that's down below. $1 for 5 minutes if you want to do that. Or you can contact me and book me through my email. That's a good deal too. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.